Hello, my name is Chris and I'm a U-Haul hitch professional. If you're planning on towing a trailer with your Honda HR-V, then you're going to need trailer wiring. It is required by the law. Now let's take a look at how I complete this install. You will need the following tools or supplies to complete this installation. Begin this installation in the cargo area and remove 2 cargo hooks, one from either side of the vehicle. Use a flathead screwdriver to pry open the plastic cover. You can now remove one fastener using a Phillips head screwdriver. We can now remove the floor covering. Next, we're going to lift our rear scuff panel. Use a trim panel tool for leverage if needed. We are now going to pull the side trim away from the vehicle. Again, use the trim panel tool if you need. There is one more cargo hook in here. We're going to need to pull the trim over that hook. You can now separate the black and white trim to gain access to the taillight connections right up in between the 2 trims. You can now remove the taillight harness adapter. It should be the one in front of the other larger adapter. We will install the tri-colored adapter on the driver's side as well. I'm going to peel the white back to give me more room to connect it to a grounding bolt. Now connect the adapters to their mating ends. Install your ground screw to one of these mounting bolts using a 10mm socket. We can now bring the green adapter to the passenger side and repeat these steps to make the connection. Now let's use some zip ties to secure the wiring to the existing wiring harnesses. We're now ready to install our fuse holder and power wire. I will be using the U-Haul exclusive Power Wire 1. It is OEM grade with resistances built in, so for that reason I work from the engine compartment backwards to utilize all the pre-braided wire. We will install the fuse holder onto the terminal of the battery. We can use a 12mm socket to remove this fastener. Now place your ring terminal over the post and re-secure the fastener. Cover the fuse holder to protect the hot lead while we move forward. I will now use a wiring pole or a fishing pole or an extra length of wire if you have it to follow the hard metal brake lines down the vehicle for routing the power wire. Underneath the vehicle, you can now tape the fuse holder end to the fishing pole. Pull your fishing device up and retrieve your power wire. We will now route the power wire behind any existing components and bring it to our fuse holder. You can now insert the power wire into the fuse holder. You can now secure the power wire to existing wiring harnesses using your zip ties. Continue routing the power wire rearward by following the hard metal brake lines down the driver's side. At the rear of the vehicle, be sure to continue following the brake lines over this cross member and be sure to avoid your coil and zip tie to bring it to our interior location. We can now poke a hole in the existing grommet in order to pass the wire through. You can now connect your power wire to the converter box. I will be using a heat shrink butt connector, which is not included with the kit. We will now use double-sided sticky tape to secure the converter box. Your 4-flat connection can now be left in the rear of the vehicle and stretched out to your trailer or accessories, as is the case with our customer. Or if you prefer to have it mounted on a bracket, you can simply pass this connector out this additional grommet to place the wiring on a bracket. You can now reinstall all your interior trim. You can now coil up your 4-flat connection, install your dust cover, and use it as a reusable tie. You can now install your fuse. This is not provided with the Power Wire 1. That concludes trailer wiring for your Honda HR-V. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to practice safe trailering, and I can't wait to see you out there. If you have any questions about the products seen in this video, or if you'd like to schedule an installation with your local U-Haul hitch professional, please visit us online at uhaulhitches.com. You can even download the U-Haul app using the link in the description for even more ways to manage your hitch and towing needs.